Tesla's CEO Elon Musk confirmed on Tuesday that he had left California and moved to Texas to focus more on two big priorities for his companies: SpaceX's Starship spacecraft in South Texas and Tesla's new Gigafactory in Austin. Arguably, this is the single best decision Elon Musk has ever made to push his ambition on both Tesla and childhood dream of his, SpaceX. In this video, let us get into what a lot of other media and YouTubers are not talking about. Welcome to another Business Automated video. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, when we post more content like this, you will get notified. Now, let's get back to our main topic. Musk's Texas move came at the time awash in speculations about the 49-year-old billionaire actually living the Golden State. Most of his close friends and business associates, opting for anonymity, had been quite vocal about Musk's having told them about his plans for taking his business to the state of Texas. Musk even put his sprawling Los Angeles area mansion on the market, which he sold for $29 million in June of 2020. Other property owned by the billionaire is listed on the market for nearly $100 million. Nevertheless, what are the main reasons for Elon Musk's and Tesla's actually moving to Texas rather than staying in California? Let us see. In a live interview with Matt Murray, the Wall Street Journal's editor-in-chief, Musk affirmed that he had moved out of California, lamenting that the state's regulatory laws had become hostile to economic giants like his company and startup innovators. He went ahead by comparing the state to a championship sports team that had developed a winning for too long problem. Quote, "If a team has been winning for too long, they do tend to get a little complacent, a little entitled, and then they don't win the championship anymore." End quote. According to Musk, taking up residence in Texas comes with several benefits. Unlike California, which imposes high tax rates on the residents of the United States, Texas does not collect state income or capital gains tax for individuals. This alone has boosted Musk's personal wealth, making him the world's second wealthiest person behind Amazon's Jeff Bezos, as per the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. The company's shares have soared to $649.88 per share. In a bid to entice Tesla's new factory, Texas local officials granted the company millions of dollars in property tax breaks. During Tesla's second quarter earnings call back in July of 2020, Musk confirmed that the new Gigafactory would spread across 2,000 acres of land located some 15 minutes away from Austin's downtown, thus focusing on production of Tesla's Model 3, Model Y SUV, Cybertruck, and Tesla Semi. He was adamant in his belief that the new plant will start delivering vehicles next year. Apart from the SpaceX and Tesla projects, Elon has opened an office in Texas where his Boring startup operates as well. SpaceX rocket production facility is also located in Boca Chica, Texas, south of Brownsville, near the Mexican border, with its engine testing site in McGregor, west of Waco, Texas. This is the place from which Musk's spacecraft would start its mission to transport people to Mars. Tesla has been also expanding its business operations outside the United States, with a new factory in Shanghai, China, and another one in Berlin, Germany. Musk himself has made frequent trips to Austin, Boca Chica, Germany, and China using his private Gulfstream jet. This year, Musk has backed a whopping $50 billion in stock and awards after his 10-year compensation package had been approved back in 2018. This amount would have been subject to California's 13.3% tax, yet Texan tax policies have saved him billions of dollars. Elon Musk's long relationship with California deteriorated after the public health gridlock that seized the Golden State in response to the most important event of 2020. He feuded with the officials over the forced shutdown of Tesla's factory in Fremont, San Francisco Bay. This exasperated the South Africa-born entrepreneur, who defiantly reopened the factory after daring officials to arrest him. Nothing of the sort ever happened. Musk turned the restrictions fascist and absolutely overblown. Elon's sentiments and actions caused a public outcry, igniting Twitter and legal spats to chime in. Donald Trump himself was not left behind in this tussle. He promoted the idea of lessening the regulations with an executive order. He further directed federal agencies to nullify 2 existing regulations for every new regulation they enact. Later on, Musk filed a lawsuit against Alameda County for what he called, quote, acting contrary to our constitutional freedoms and just plain common sense, end quote. In an ironical twist of events, last month, Musk took on his official Twitter account to announce that what he had been calling an insignificant threat had actually affected him after such intense downplaying of all the measures taken to actually reduce this risk. Coming back to Texas, however, in recent years, the Lone Star State has become a hotspot of a kind, with Austin, Houston, and Dallas seeing spikes of growth. During 2020, many tech employees from the world's biggest companies such as Facebook, Apple, and Google parent Alphabet have been forced to work from home, a move that has spurred some investors and business owners to consider relocation of their companies from traditional and quite expensive areas like San Francisco and Silicon Valley. Musk himself stated, quote, Silicon Valley, or the Bay Area, has too much influence on the world in my opinion. The Bay Area has an outsized influence on the world. End quote. Prominent conservative venture capitalists such as Palantir co-founder Joe Longsdale have also moved to Austin, citing Silicon Valley's liberal politics as reasons to relocate. Palantir published an article claiming that California had become a place where bad policies discouraged business and innovation, stifled opportunity, and made life in major cities unpleasant and ugly. Other high-profile tech executives like Keith Rabois and Peter Thiel have left Silicon Valley, criticizing treatment of innovators and capitalists there. Tesla announced its plans to contribute $5 billion in additional capital, which would be channeled towards building up the company's growing cash reserves and retiring debt. Debt retirement, and I have a bit more of a war chest, Musk said. At the end of the day, what is money? Money is an entry in a database, he added. As of the 30th of September, Tesla almost tripled its cash, up from $5.3 billion a year earlier to an equivalent of $14.5 billion. And excluding vehicle and energy product financing, the cash stood at about $8 billion in the third quarter. Of course, Elon Musk still has to deal with the Golden State regulations due to Tesla's still having the Fremont Gigafactory under California's jurisdiction. However, now Elon has the freedom he always wanted to do everything according to his vision, at least until Texas tries to take control over big businesses just like California did. Nevertheless, who knows, maybe Elon Musk will be on Mars by then. That is why Tesla fans always say, quote, don't bet against Elon. End quote. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. You can also go to our Business Automated channel profile to see if we have posted another video update on this topic. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on another Business Automated video.